So hi guys, my name is Kuya G. Ito po ang numero ni G. So sa video ito ay pag-aaralan po natin ng ellipse at center HK. Paano naman kung hindi na sa origin ng center? Nasa ibang point na po siya. So meron tayong dalawang formula pa rin at same pa din naman po yung mga parts niya. So dito kasi hindi ko na sinama si major axis. Kasi with the same as the vertex din naman po kasi siya. Ngayon, dito hindi ko alam yung formula ni directrix, no? So, i-share nyo, i-comment nyo na lang kung alam niyo yung formula ni directrix sa ellipse at HK. So, meron tayong x minus h squared over a squared plus y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. Kapag nakatayo yung kapag tall ang ating ellipse, at meron din tayong x minus h squared minus b squared plus y minus k squared equals, divided by a squared equals 1 kapag wide naman po yung ating. Guys, tignan nyo pong mabuti kung saan ko po ibig sabihin ng mga naka-highlight dyan dito sa mga given na to tsaka dito, ang ibig sabihin lang yan kapag po nagkaparehas sila ng number, no? Ito vertices, ibig sabihin dalawa pa din siya, ha, no? Nilagay ko lang siya ng isa para alam nyo kung saan siya magkakaparehas. Foci or foci pa din po yan. Kapag po nagkaparehas sila, kapag po nagkaparehas sila sa part na to, pag nagkapareha sila ng value ng k, ibig sabihin, ang gagamitin nating mga formula ay yung nandito. At kapag naman ang given ay nagkapareho sa h part, ito po yung ating gagamitin. So, let us now proceed to the examples. Okay, example number 1, ang center ay 3, 2. At ang vertices niya ay 8, 2, and negative 2, 2. And also the foci is 6, 2, and 0, 2. So since napansin nyo, hinighlight ko na, nagkapareha sila sa k part. So ngayon, titignan mo ngayon, ano yung gagamitin nating mga equation? Syempre, yung nasa part na to. So let us start to solve this problem. Okay, to solve this problem, so isolve muna natin yung value ng a. So ano nga ba yung value ng a? So value ng a, ang formula niya is a sub 1 minus a sub 2 all over 2. No? A sub 1, ibig sabihin matatagpuan lang po siya sa vertices. Value naman ng c ay matatagpuan sa foci. So a sub 1, that is 8, then minus negative 2, that is a sub 2 all over 2. So 8, so pareho nga negative, so magiging positive. So that is 2. So 8 plus 2, that is 10 over 2. So 10 divided by 2, that is 5. So ang unang value ng a natin ay 5. Ngayon, so proceed naman tayo sa pagkuha ng value ng c. So c sub 1, that is 6 minus 0, kasi nga c sub 2 ay 0, all over 2. So 6 minus 0, that is 6 over 2. So 6 divided by 2, that is 3. So ang value natin ng c ay 3. So let us now solve the value of b. So b, so a squared, so that the value of a, that is 5 squared minus, ano yung value ng c? 3 squared. So square root of 5 times 5, that is 25, and 3 times 3, that is 9. So square root of 25 minus 9, that is 16. No? So the value of b now is positive negative 4. So this is our answers. Let's solve now the minor axis. So on the minor axis, the value of h, that is 3, and then the value of k, that is 2, plus minus the value of v, that is 4. And then so 3, then 2. So let's have two sides, no? The positive side and the negative side. So let us go first for the positive. 2 plus 4. So 3, 2 plus 4, that is 6. And then let's go for the negative side. So 3, then 2 minus 4. Therefore 3 minus 3, then 2 minus 4, that is negative 2. So therefore our minor axis is 3, 6, and 3, negative. Okay, let us now solve the latus rectum. So yan, so sulat tayo. H, the value of h, syempre 3, minus the value of c, that is 3. And then k, the value of k, that is 2. Then positive, negative, the value of B squared, that is 16, all over the value of A, that is 5. No, so medyo konting practical lang talaga to. So 3 minus 3, that is 0. So 2, positive, negative. 16 divided by 5, that is 3.2. Ngayon, paano natin malalaman kung ano yung LR1? Siyempre, sa addition part muna tayo. 0, then 2 plus 3.2. So, therefore, 0, 2 plus 3.2, that is 5.2. Then, sa end naman, sa kabilang side, yung minus side. 0, then 2 minus 3.2. So, 2 minus 3.2, so that is negative 1.2. So 0 and negative 1.2. So this is our LR1. So medyo mahaba lang siya, pero I hope na sana naiintindihan nyo po siya. Okay, so dito naman tayo sa LR2 or sa latus rectum 2. H, the value of H is 3, and then the value of C, that is 3. And then etong part na to, ito at ito ay same lang din. So that is 2 plus negative 16 over 5. So 3 plus 3, that is 6. And then, so divide mo siya, that is 2 positive negative 3.2. So which is ano lang siya. Ang nag-iba lang dito sa LR, sa pinaka part ng H. So therefore, ang ating LR2 ay 6. Then copyin mo lang siya, 5.2 and 6 negative 1.2. So ito na po yung ating mga latus rectum. So ngayon, proceed tayo sa equation. Ang papalitan lang natin si H, si K, si A squared at si B squared. So X minus the value of H, that is 3 squared, all over the value of A squared, that is 25, plus Y minus, ano yung value ng K, that is 2, no? 2 squared all over the value of B squared, that is 16, then equals 1. So ito na yung ating equation sa number 1. So let us now proceed to our graph. Okay class, let us now proceed to the graph of this problem or of this equation. So the point or the center is 3, 2, since we are in the ellipse at center HK. So C is 3, 2. So this is your center, 3, 2, center. Then next, the foci, I mean the vertices is 8, 2. And then, gulo. Yeah, the vertices is 8, 2. 8, 2. Vertex 1. And also the negative 2, 2, negative 2, 2. So this is your vertex 2. Then next, let's proceed to the foci. So foci is 6, 2. 6, 2. Focus 1 and 0, 2. 0, 2. Focus 2. And the minor axis is 3, 6 and 3, negative 2. So 3, 6. And the one is 3, negative 2. Yan. So next, latus rectum 0, 5.2. Yan, latus rectum, yung LR1 muna. 0, 5.2. 5.2 nga ba? 0, 5.2. So, dito yan. Huwag pahirapan ng mga sarili. And 0, negative 1.2. 0, negative 1.2. Dito lang yan. Kahit sa gitna lang ng negative 1 at negative 2 yan. Next, 6, 5.2. 6, then 5.2. Dito yan. Sa gitna lang yan. And also 6, negative 1.2. 6, negative 1.2. Okay. So, ngayon, dahil medyo nabubuo na natin siya. So, let us connect from the vertices. Connect all the points. Yan, ito muna. Pasensya nyo na po. Yan. Then, vertices. And then, this one. Very good. Nakalimutan ko yung formula ng directrix nung directrices ng HK. So, ito yung ating graph sa x minus 3 squared all over 25 plus y minus 2 squared all over 16 equals 1. So, proceed tayo sa ating number 2. Let's now proceed to number 2. Negative 5, 3 ang ating center. And the vertices is negative 5, 7 and negative 5, negative 1. And the foci is negative 5, 4 and also the negative 5 and 2. So, let us use again the guidelines kung ano po ba yung gagamitin natin. So, hindi naman ito kasi hindi naman sila sa K part nagsimula. So, ito yung gagamitin natin since lahat sila ay nagkakapareha sa H part. So, let's start to solve this problem. Okay, so let's start. So, first one, let us solve again the A, B, and the C. So, the A sub 1 that is 7 minus the A sub 2 that is negative 1 all over 2. So, same negative. So, if you multiply it, that is positive. So, over 2. 7 plus 1, that is 8. 8 divided by 2, that is 4. So, the value of A is 4. Okay? So, to get the value of C, so C sub 1 that is 4 and then the C sub 2 that is 2 all over 2. So, 4 minus 2 that is 2. 2 divided by 2 that is 1. So, this is our A and C. So, let us now solve the value of B. B is equals to A squared. So, 4 squared minus 1 squared. Then B square root of 4 times 4 that is 16 and then 1 times 1 that is 1. So B is equals to square root of 15. So B now is equals to positive negative. So syempre di naman siya sakto. Kunin na natin yung exact ano niya. Kumbaga exact value. So that is positive negative 3.87. So this is our ABC na. So let us start to solve this problem. So H, so the value of H that is negative 5 plus minus the value of B that is 3.87 and then the value of K that is 3. Okay, so let us start to the positive side. So negative 5 plus 3.87 3. Okay, so then negative 5 plus 3.87. So since mas malaki yung negative, ang sagot dyan ay negative 1.13. 1.133. So let us proceed now to the second side which is on the negative side. Negative 5 minus 3.87 minus na yan. So then that is same as 3. So, let us minus. So, syempre parehong negative, magiging negative pa din yan. Negative 0.8873. So, ito yung ating minor axis. No? So, yung dalawang yan. So, let us now proceed to our latus rectum. So, let us solve now the latus rectum. So, the value of H is negative 5 plus minus, ano ang value ng B squared? That is 15. All over the value of A that is 4. Then K, no? K. The value of K is 3 minus the value of C is 1. So, nandiyan naman na yung mga ibig sabihin nila, no? So, negative 5 plus minus 15 divided by, that is positive negative 3.75. And then 3 minus 1, that is 2. So, let us proceed first to the positive side. Negative 5 plus 3.75. 2. So, negative 5. Sorry, nagkamali. So, i-add na natin siya. So, that is negative 1.25, 2. And let us proceed now to the negative side. So, negative 5 minus negative 3.75, 2. So, ipag-a-add mo lang yan kasi nga parehong negative. So, that is negative 8.75, 2. So, this is our latus rectum 1, no? LR1. So, yan ang ating LR1. So, proceed tayo sa latus rectum 2. So, latus rectum 2, same pa din yan. Negative 5, positive negative, 15 over 4. Then, K plus C naman, 3 plus 1. So, negative 5 plus minus. So, that is 3.75. Pareho lang din naman siya. So, 3 plus 1, that is 4. So, ngayon, ang mangyayari, katulad lang din naman siya neto, no? Si LR2 natin ay, kopyahin mo to, negative 1.25, 4. Doon naman siya, dito naman sila nag-iba. And, negative 8.75, 4. So, this is our LR2. So, proceed na tayo sa ating equation. X minus the value of H. Since negative 5 kasi mangyayari dyan, magiging parehong negative, magdidikit. So, magiging positive yan. Squared all over. So, B squared, that is 15 plus A squared. So, yan. Y minus the value of K, that is 3 squared all over. So, the value of A squared, that is 16, equals 1. So, this is our equation. So, let us now proceed to our graph. So, first is the center of negative 5, 3. So, negative 5, 3. Negative 5, 3. So, this is your center. And then your vertices negative 5, 7. So, negative 5, 7. So, this is your vertex 1. And also negative 5, negative 1. So, vertex 2. Okay, next, let us proceed now to the foci. Foci is negative 5, then 4. So, this is foci or focus 1. And also negative 5, negative 5, 2. So, here, focus 2. Then, let us proceed now to the minor axis. So, the minor axis is negative 1.13. Negative 1.13. So, sa gitna lang yan. Negative 1.13, then 3. So, dito siya. And also, the negative 8.87. Negative 8.87, 3. So, dito lang siya. Huwag niyo papahirap sa sarili niyo kahit sa gitna lang naman yan. No? So, latus rectum, ito, negative 1.25, 2. Negative 1.25, negative 1.25, 2. So, kasi nga medyo mababa ng konti yan. Diyan na lang natin konti. And also, negative 8.75. Yan. Taas natin konti din, 2. Tama ba? Ito. Yan. So, connect natin. Yun. No. May aso. Okay lang yan. Next, hindi na siya mukhang oblong panig. So, sa latus rectum 2, negative 1.25, 4. So, dito lang yan, kaparehas lang. And also, negative 8.75, 4. So, mga bandang dito lang din yan, no? Medyo huwag natin pahihirapan ng ating mga sarili pagdating sa mga point something na ganyan. So, let us connect. Yan. So, yan. Hindi na siya mukhang ellipse. Basta patayo, no? Ibig sabihin, patayo yung ating graph. So, yan ang ating graph sa x plus 5 squared all over 15 plus y minus 3 squared all over 16 equals 1. Okay?